Hello everyone, welcome all of you to the English class. Today in series of formal letters, I am going to discuss letter for job application. A letter for job application is important not only from the point of view of the examination but also in the long run, because after the completion of your education, when you apply for any job, you will have to write such kind of letter. So, let's start. This letter has two parts. First one is called cover letter or covering letter or application. And second one is biodata or CV or resume. The full form of CV is curriculum vitae. So now we'll discuss each part in detail. So first let's start covering letter. Cover letter is very easy to write. If you know to write a formal letter, you can easily write the cover letter because its format is just like any kind of formal letter. Means first of all, you will write the sender's address, then date, then a receiver's address, then subject, then salutation, then body, and after that complimentary close, then sign, and at last name. And don't forget to skip one line while writing address, date, salutation, subject. And one more thing, when you write the date, then only use cardinal number, as I had told you in last class also. And children, after the name, you will have to write one heading, and the heading will be enclosures. enclosures. Just below the heading enclosures, you will write point number 1, photograph, passport sized. Point number 2, biodata or CV or resume. Point number 3, certificates. And point number 4, any other. The body is the main part of any letter. Body means content, subject matter. Even our format is correct and body, subject matter is not correct, then we are not going to get even 0. So we have to give main focus on body. And the body of the cover letter is written in 3 paragraphs. Now we will see all the 3 paragraphs one by one. Paragraph 1. Begin the body of the letter by mentioning the source and also mention the post you wish to apply for. Paragraph 2. Here you are supposed to offer your candidature by briefing about your qualifications, achievements, previous experiences and your strength. Paragraph 3. Here you are supposed to make a reference to the photograph, passport size, biodata or CV and other detailed documents that you have enclosed. End the body on a promising note. Example, looking forward to your positive response. So in the first paragraph, you have to write about the source of information. Means from where you have got information about this vacancy. Suppose from the advertisement of newspaper, then you will mention it with date. Then in second paragraph, you have to write about your qualification, achievement, strength in brief. In third paragraph, you have to mention about your passport sized photo, biodata, and your documents. And then end the letter in a positive way. You may write certain lines you may use, such as looking forward to your positive response, hoping for your positive reply, hope you will reply at the earliest in a positive way. So this way you have to end the body. We will try to finish the letter in the first page, and in the second page we will write biodata. Biodata has been divided into 4 parts. In the first part, personal details. In second part, qualification. In third part, experiences. And in the fourth part, references. Now we'll deal with each of them one by one. In personal details, we are going to include name, father's name, date of birth, address, age, contact number, email ID, nationality as per Indian, marital status, married, then you will write married, otherwise single, languages known, English, French, Hindi, Punjabi, whatsoever languages you are knowing, you will mention. Hobbies and interests such as reading, music, dramatics, dancing. Special achievements. If you have any special achievements in any field, you can mention. So these are your personal details. So in your personal details, you will mention each and everything about yourself, such as your name, father's name, age, date of birth, contact number, email ID, hobbies, any special achievements, nationality, married or single. So each and everything you will mention in personal details. Now second part of biodata is qualifications. Qualifications must be written in tabular form with the below mentioned heads. In the first column, name of the examination. In second column, name of the board or university. In the third column, name of the institution. Fourth, year of passing. And in fifth, percentage. So this way you have to mention the qualifications. So children, the second part of your biodata is qualifications, and you have to mention the qualifications in a table. There will be 5 columns. In the first column, you have to write the names of examinations. Suppose class 10, then plus 2, then graduation, then B.Ed, this way. In the second column, names of boards of universities. Like class 10, then you write CBSE. Plus 2, then CBSE. Graduation, then you may write BHU, JNU, Patna University. So this way you will write the names of boards or universities. Then in the third column, names of institutions. Like class 10, then Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya. Plus 2, Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya. Graduation, Magad Mahila College or the name of any college. Then in the fourth column, you have to write the passing year, in which year you pass the examination, the name of years. And in the last column, you have to mention the percentage you got in the exams. So in this way, you will mention your qualifications. And then the third part of biodata is work experience. It should be written from latest to the oldest along with the duration, such as number 1, 7 years as English lecturer in MDDM college. Number 2, headmaster at Model Public School, Aurangabad from 2006 onwards. So in work experience, you have to write about your each and every experience, whether it is the latest one or the oldest one. If 5 years before you worked somewhere, then you will mention about that also. And if now you are working somewhere, then you will mention that one also. With the years, with duration, which period you have to write. Suppose if you worked for 5 years, then you have to mention. If you are still working, then you will mention that till date. And the last part is names and addresses of references. References means here the people who can testify your character, your ability. And the people should be from the same field. Suppose you are going to apply for the post of a teacher, then you will have to give references from the same field. You may give the reference of the principal, vice principal, any teacher, such as Principal R.K. Singh. And not only name, you'll have to write address also. JNV, Aurangabad. So this way, you have to mention the references with address. This will be the last part of biodata. Now let's see the solved example. You are Tanin Vinay. Write a letter including a biodata for the post of vice principal at the Model Public School, Ahmedabad. So, as I have told you earlier, that the first page will be the cover letter, and the format of cover letter will be just like any kind of formal letter. So, first of all, you have to write the sender's address. You will go through the question. If in the question sender's address is given, then same, otherwise imagine. So here we can see that sender's address is given or not. Children, one thing here, in sender's address, you have not to mention the name. Name you have not to mention. So here you are Tanin Vinay, write a letter included by for the post of. No, sender's address is not mentioned, so you will imagine and write anything. Here it has been written 54 Rose Villa, Princess Lane, Street 23, Delhi. After that, you will skip one line and then date, in date 15th March 2015. Then skip one line and receiver's address. So who is receiver? The principal. And then you'll give address means the name of the school. So Model Public School, Ahmedabad. Skip one line and subject. Subject should be brief and to the point. So what should be subject here? In such kind of letter, your subject will be application for the post of, here for vice principal, so vice principal. So application for the post of teacher, application for the post of headmaster. Understand? So you have to mention subject in such a way. Then sir oblique madam. Don't use dear or respected. Simply sir oblique madam. As you have read that body should be written in 3 paragraphs, and in the first paragraph you have to write about the source of information. So how will you start? In response to your advertisement in the Times of India dated February 25 20 for the post of vice principal in your school, I wish to offer my candidature. So children, the starting line you must learn by heart, because this will be common for any such kind of letter. You will start in the same way. In response to your advertisement, you can change the name of newspaper. In the Times of India, you may write in Hindustan Times, in Dainik Jagran. After that, you have to mention the date, then year also, and then the name of the post, for which post you are going to apply. Then in the second paragraph, in brief, you have to write your qualification, experience. So you can see here, I am a postgraduate in commerce from the Jawaharlal Nehru University, and I am currently working as headmaster oblique mistress at the St. John's Public School, vice principal in your school. You can see the second paragraph. I am a postgraduate teacher in commerce from the Jawaharlal Nehru University, and I am currently working as headmaster mistress at the St. John's Public School, New Delhi. I have an experience of 10 years at the school. I have been compelled to change my present job as my parents are residing in Ahmedabad and need my care. So in second paragraph, you can see that qualification has been mentioned in brief, experiences have been also mentioned, and the reason has been given why to quit the job. Let's see the third paragraph. I have successfully executed various responsibilities. I assure that if I am selected, I will serve the institution to the best of my ability. I am enclosing my biodata for your kind consideration. In the third paragraph, merely you can give that I am going to enclose my biodata, some certificates, but to make it more effective and appealing, you can add some lines such as here it has been added. I assure you that if I am selected, I will serve the institution to the best of my ability. In the same way, you can add some other lines also, such as if given chance, I shall work with utmost sincerity and dedication. You may use another line also, such as I assure you of my devotion to the work. And then at last, in a positive way, you will end the body, such as I hope for a positive response from you at the earliest. You may write looking forward to your positive response. You may write hoping for a positive response. And then thank you, yours faithfully, name. You won't write your own name, mind it. Name which is mentioned in the question, and if not mentioned, then ABC or XYZ. And then first of all signature and then in bracket full name. So this way you write the cover letter. This is called cover letter. And now let's see the example of biodata. So now you can see the biodata. As earlier it has been told that biodata is written in 4 parts. So you can see here in the first part the personal details have been mentioned, such as name as per the question. In the question name is Tanin Singh. So here Tanin Singh. Then father's name, address, email ID, age. If in the question mentioned, then you will mention the same thing. Otherwise, imagine and then write down. Then in the second part, academic qualification. As earlier it has been already told that academic qualification will be written inside a table in 5 columns. So you can see here in the first column names of examinations are mentioned. In the second column you can see names of boards or universities. In the third, here only 4 columns are given, but you can mention the 5 columns. Here the third column names of institutions are not mentioned, but you can use otherwise. Okay. So in the third column years of passing, and in the fourth column percentage. Now some additional things such as languages, hobbies, you can mention. Then experience, professional experience. Headmaster at St. John's Public School, New Delhi. With years, with duration you have to mention. So it has been already mentioned here. One more experience, PGT accountancy at BVS Public School, New Delhi. Years are mentioned from 2000 to 2006 for 6 years. And then the fourth part, references. So in references, the name of principal with address and then the dean with address are mentioned. So children, you have seen here that in biodata all the 4 parts are mentioned here. So this way you can also write easily. So children, let's see once again job letters. What is a job letter? A letter which is written when one applies for any job, for any post. A job letter is divided into 2 parts. First part is cover letter and second part is biodata or resume or CV. So first part, cover letter, which is also known as application, is written like any kind of formal letter. Its format is like any kind of formal letter. First of all, sender's address, then date, then receiver's address, then subject, then salutation, body, complimentary clause, signature and name. Only while writing body, you will have to mind that it should be written in 3 paragraphs. In the first paragraph, you have to mention about the source of information. In second paragraph, about qualification, experiences in brief. In third paragraph, you can refer to your biodata, documents, passport sized photos, and you can also give assurance, and then you have to end the body in a positive way. Then comes biodata. So biodata again is written in 4 parts. In the first part, personal details, which include name, father's name, age, date of birth, contact number, email ID, then hobby, any personal achievement, nationality, if you are married or single. Then in second part, qualifications, academic qualifications, which are written inside the table in 5 columns. In first column, names of the examinations. In the second column, names of boards or universities. In the third column, names of institutions. In the fourth column, passing years. In the fifth column, percentage. Then working experience. You have to mention each and every experience, whether it is the latest or oldest, with duration, with years. And last one is references, means names of the persons who can testify your character, your ability from the same field, with address. So children, you have seen already that it's very easy to write a job letter. Only you have to remember that you have to write in 2 pages, in 2 separate pages. In first page, the cover letter, and in second page, biodata. If you are only writing the cover letter, and you have not written biodata, you are not going to secure marks. And only biodata you have written, not written cover letter, then also it will be incomplete. So that's all. Thanks.